Hey, it's Izzy, and it's game time. What I really want to touch on this week is online gaming and giving you tips on basically how to get better at it. Now, a little bit later in the video, once it's all done, I'm going to do like a little highlight reel of some of my best moments in the past month. I really like to, take video of when I'm playing Halo and stuff like that. If something cool happens, I like to post it on my personal Instagram. So I'll just do like a tiny, slow little montage at the end of this so that you can see some of those moments of me playing. Because I talk about it all the time, but you don't really see me playing much. Because I don't really post much stuff on the Plays page, which I promise I'll get better at. But first of all, what I want to start talking about when it comes to live gaming is accessories that you have are definitely really important. They make a huge difference. So in the last video, I talked about how I have my Elite controller for my Xbox. So with that, this thing is badass. It has these paddles in the back that you can program to be whatever you want, so you basically get extra buttons. You can have two different formats here on the Xbox. Whoops. So basically, like, if you have one specific set of buttons that you like, you can switch it right in the middle of a game and have your other buttons, say if you're in a different type of situation in the game, just with this little switch right here. It's super awesome. If you don't know much about controllers like this, I'm not sure if PlayStation has any of these, but I know the Xbox is really big on having stuff like this. You should definitely get one. They're a little pricey. But definitely worth it in the long run. Another thing, definitely headset is super important. Make sure you get headphones that are really nice. I love my Turtle Beach Stealth 700s. Those things are so awesome. You can hear like the tiniest bit of surround sound. So even if there's somebody that's walking in like the next hallway on a map, you can hear it. It's insane. So it definitely helps you when it comes to gaming. Also, if you're a PC gamer, it really helps to have a good keyboard and mouse. And all of this is just preference. So, you can go online and you can look at reviews of different accessories and stuff like that, but really what's going to matter is how you feel about it. I'm sure there are some people that have some of the stuff I have that don't really like it. Maybe they like a different brand or a different type or something like that. So that's definitely really important. Another thing I want to talk about when it comes to live gaming is communication is key. If it's one of those games where you have to work as a team, that should be obvious. But unfortunately, as gaming gets more and more live as time goes on, it seems like less people have mics. So make sure you have a mic. In terms of communication, it's also definitely really important to know call-outs. It's important to know map layouts, and that can take a really long time. I remember when I started Halo 5 in this past January, so I've only been playing for like 7 months. But I remember when I was playing with my brother, because he's back home in Chicago, and that's kind of how we connect, is we play Halo together all the time. And he said, if you want to get good, you have to know every single map layout. You have to know the name of every single room in every single map. You have to know the call-outs, and you have to know what people mean when they say certain things. That is going to help you be able to work more well as a team, and also have fun with it. I mean, it's a lot more fun when you're playing Halo with a mic, and you can actually talk to people and make friends and stuff like that. I have like 20 friends on here that I play with all the time, and they are such a blast. I get so excited when I see them on because all I want to do is hang out with them. So definitely communication is a big thing. Another thing, practice, practice, practice. And I'm sure you have a busy life, maybe you've got a job, that's totally fine. But if you're somebody that really wants to get good at live gaming, you have to practice as much as you can. Practice will make perfect. And another thing that I've learned is if you play with people that are better than you, and especially if you play against people that are better than you, you will get better. You're going to learn more. I mean, I know when I'm in Halo 5 and I'm playing against like Onyxes and Champs who are the top level of rank, like they're insane. What it helps me with is reflexes and stuff, and when you're going against somebody, and it also makes you feel good when you kill somebody that's like, I don't know, a ton of ranks ahead of you, because you're like, damn, I got them, that's rad. So definitely play against people that are better than you. Don't be afraid to fail, because honestly, failing is your best way to build up from there and be able to get a lot better. Another thing, play with people you mesh with. I've played with a lot of different people I know and people I don't know on Xbox Live my entire life. And sometimes you don't like their jokes, maybe you don't like what they talk about, maybe you don't like the way they play. If you're going to be doing call-outs, don't be psychotic about it. I played with one dude that I ended up muting him by the end of the game because I couldn't stand him. Like, he was like, oh, everybody gets a railgun, gets a railgun! And I was like, you need to chill out. Like, you can make call-outs completely relaxed, but Maybe you like people like that get a little frantic when they're playing, and if you do, then you can find people like that. But it definitely helps if you have a good, solid team. You all know how to work together, and you know how each other works, especially if you each have different techniques and skills. That is awesome to have. So hopefully you took all that in, and hopefully it'll help you, especially if you're a live gamer like me and you want to get better. Those are some really, really good tips to help you with that. And now for my highlight reel. Now I talk about playing Halo 5 all the time, but I don't really post about it except for on my personal Instagram. So if you've ever wondered what it's like to watch me play, here are just a few clips of some of my best moments of these past few months. And definitely watch the sticky one where I stick someone with a nade from across the map. It is insane, and I wish you could have been here when it actually happened, because my reaction was like, oh, did anybody see that? Amazing. Enjoy. Shields back up. Get ready.
Target the red side. Blue round. Gun. Jump. Reversal. Perfect.
If you want to follow my personal Instagram, I have put it right above here, so if you want to follow that, and you can see more of my Xbox Halo 5 clips whenever I post them on there, and of course I'll follow you back if you follow me. So thanks for that, and make sure you check out Legends Games and More. They've got a store over on Knees and Blackstone. Really awesome. You can buy, sell, trade, used games, consoles, that kind of stuff, and they have a lot of new stuff in there too, so make sure you check them out. They're super awesome, and they just opened up. Game on!